You know that fantasy you have of time traveling to ancient Egypt, wearing those white linen clothes, walking among majestic pyramids, taking a selfie with the Sphinx before it lost its nose. Well, I've got some terrible news. You wouldn't even make it to lunchtime. And look, I'm not talking about dying heroically in a battle against Nubian invaders. Nope. You'd die from something much more embarrassing, like explosive diarrhea, or getting eaten by a hippo while trying to take a bath, or my personal favorite, being executed for wearing the wrong sandals. So relax, grab your pillow, and come with me to find out why being Cleopatra for a day would end with you begging to get back to the 21st century, where, at least, we have antibiotics and toilet paper. Oh, and if you think I'm exaggerating, wait till you find out what Egyptians used for birth control. The awakening of horror. Congrats, you woke up in ancient Egypt, and you've already started dying. No, wait, sleeping isn't the problem. The problem is where you slept. That cozy little spot of mud bricks turned into the five-star hotel for scorpions, snakes, and spiders the size of your hand overnight. The rich slept on raised beds. You, peasant, sleep on the ground, praying that no creature uses your ear as an Airbnb. And if you had a weird dream, even worse, Egyptians believed dreams were messages from the gods. Dreamt you were naked in the market? Congrats! Some god is pissed at you. You better start your day with an Ir Aruana offering or else. Divine bad luck awaits. Time for a bath. Or attempt at one. All right, you survived the night. Now you need to clean up. Forget a hot shower. The premium option is a servant pouring cold water on you with a jar. But since you're poor, your bath is in the Nile River. Oh, how romantic it is. Until you find out you're sharing the bath with 20-foot crocodiles, they see you as a snack, homicidal hippos, water contaminated with parasites, and of course, all the city's sewage. The Egyptians even had a god just for this, Sobek, the crocodile god. Do you know what it means when you need a god just to take a bath without dying? Exactly what you just thought. The breakfast of death breakfast time. On the menu, bread, beer, and onions. Yes, onions for breakfast. Oh, but bread is safe, right? Wrong. Egyptian bread was flavored with sand. They ground the wheat on stones that shed fragments. The result? Destroyed teeth, infections, and abscesses that pierced the skull. The beer was mandatory, not for fun, but because the water would kill you. It was thick, pasty, and filtered with your teeth. So you start your day drunk, with sand in your teeth and onion breath. Elegance, pharaoh level, suicidal professions. You need to work, and the options range from painfully lethal to immediately fatal. Option 1, farmer. 113 degrees in the shade, 45°C, no sunscreen, and when the Nile floods. Congrats, you've been drafted to build pyramids. Refuse? Treason against the pharaoh. And traitors usually become crocodile food. Option 2, pyramid builder, dragging 2.5-ton blocks under the sun, using ropes and animal fat as lubricant. A fly magnet. Accidents daily. Full-time doctors on the construction site, which is a euphemism for people are dying all the time. Option 3, scribe. Sounds comfortable until you remember you need to memorize 700 hieroglyphs, messed up a wheat count, hands chopped off. And spending the day sitting cross-legged gives you legendary hemorrhoids. The tax system from hell. Regardless of the profession, you pay taxes. On everything. Raised cattle? Tax. Fished? Tax. Had a kid? Tax. Died? Tax on the burial. And if you don't pay, public beating. Yes, there are records of people getting whipped because the Nile didn't flood enough. Nature made a mistake? Sorry, you still get a whipping. Egyptian medicine, pure horror. Got injured. Time for the doctor. Egyptians were advanced. They knew how to perform surgery. But they also thought diseases came from demons entering. Through the anus. Treatment? Enemas with fermented honey, sour milk, beer, and yes, animal feces. And for birth control, women used a paste of honey, sodium carbonate, and crocodile poop. Yes, down there. Creative laws and punishments. Committed a crime. Get ready. Minor theft, beating or mutilation. Major crime. Impalement, crocodiles, fire. Or the classic, being thrown into a sack with a cat, a dog, a snake, and a monkey, and tossed into bed, the Nile. Lied in court, tongue cut out. Elegant civilization, sophisticated punishment. Religion that controls everything, more than 2,000 gods, each with its own rules. Forgot to make an offering. Cursed harvest. Wore the wrong color at the festival. Blasphemy. And depending on the period, pork and fish were forbidden. Break the rule. Expulsion, denouncement, or lynching. God sees everything, and so does your neighbor. Night falls. You're exhausted, drunk, covered in sand, ready to sleep. But the desert won't let you. Temperatures plummet, jackals howl, associated with the god of death. And mosquitoes the size of helicopters show up. No repellent, no blanket. Good luck. Egyptians also believed that at night the dead came back to torment the living. Hence, amulets everywhere. Sleeping was a daily exorcism ritual. Meanwhile, diseases are working. Malaria, schistosomiasis, that bathing parasite, tuberculosis, smallpox. You don't know which one will kill you. You just know that it will. Life expectancy and death. Life expectancy, 30 to 35 years old. Half of the children die before age 5. If you make it to 40, you're a venerable elder. By 50, you're a mummy. And when you die, no golden sarcophagus. You'll go to the mass grave, probably dug up by jackals. No rituals, no amulets. And your soul, devoured by a demon with a crocodile head. The pyramid illusion. We think ancient Egypt is beautiful because we only see the glamour. Pyramids, mummies, Tutankhamun. Nobody shows the dysentery epidemic of 1250 BC. The truth is, history is fascinating precisely because we aren't there. You can admire it from afar, without dying from sandy bread and a dental infection. The 21st century privilege. Today, you woke up without a scorpion, showered without being eaten, ate without destroying your teeth, and you'll live past 30. Congrats, you won the cosmic lottery of time. The ridiculous lesson in all of this. Next time you complain about work or life, remember, at least you're not drunk on thick beer at 7 a.m., dragging rocks under the sun, praying not to be eaten by a hippo. Perspective, my friend. Perspective. So, do you still want to visit ancient Egypt? No? What a surprise. History is amazing, but only because we can look at it without participating. And if someone says, "Oh, I was born in the wrong era," tell them to watch this video. And thank the new gods, like science and medicine, for living in a world where birth control doesn't involve crocodile poop. If you made it this far, congrats. You survived longer than half of all Egyptians. Now subscribe, leave a like, comment what you thought, and remember, building pyramids was mandatory, but clicking like is optional. For now.